Welcome to Is My Soft Palate Really Lifted on Tongue Tie Tuesday. 2 weeks ago, we learned that the tongue is made up of 8 muscles or pairs of muscles. One such pair is the palatoglossus. These muscles go vertically between the back of the tongue and the sides of the soft palate. You can see here. It makes up part of the arch that we see in the back of our mouths. Part of their function is to lift the posterior tongue, used in swallowing, making certain sounds like and g, and in general singing technique. Now, most people who've done a little bit of singing training or have been in choirs will know the importance of lifting the soft palate. When the soft palate is down, air escapes through the nasal passage, and we end up with a nasal sound and poor breath efficiency. This is because it changes the resonances in the vocal tract. But guess what? The palatoglossus pulls down on the soft palate. What? Yes. And it elevates, it and the veli levator palatini, we'll call it VLP. It's fancy for the muscles that elevate the palate, or the muscle. These two are antagonistic, which means they work against each other. Now, in normal anatomy, this doesn't present a problem. In fact, it helps those surfaces to stretch firm for resonance, for the sound to bounce off. But in the case of tongue tie, the palatoglossus pair are being pulled on by the genioglossus and by the frenulum that's restricted at the front of the tongue. So when this is happening, it's really hard for the VLP to win. So either the VLP or the palatoglossus will have to compromise. In other words, you can't have adequate lift in both the soft palate and the posterior tongue at the same time. But this is really important in singing and vital in classical singing. In my experience, singers with this problem are either achieving only a partial lift, or there is a huge amount of tension going on back there to muscle things into place. This increases tension through all of the tongue muscles. It pulls on the jaw and it pulls on the larynx. Whoops, we don't want that. So, over to you. Comment down below whether you would like to hear in the next Tongue Tie Tuesday about the jaw and the pharynx, the space in the back of the mouth, or the larynx, where the vocal folds are, in the next Tongue Tie Tuesday. I'm Jacqueline Ward. Thanks for joining me, learning about tongue tie and singing.